My cat literally just walked in the room as I'm about to start recording and like did one of those fake outs where she comes towards me. I put my hand down thinking she's going to come rub against me, and then she just turns around and goes and eats some food. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here in the midst of my pet betrayal. Hope you're having a great day. We are going to listen to this band, or at least this artist, I believe, Gowan. We're going to listen to this track entitled You're a Strange Animal. This is off of the album Strange Animal, released in 1985. I've never heard of Gowan, however, this particular track was suggested to me by a few of you here. Greg Simon, or Simmons, I believe, sorry about that. Susan Gonsalves, Pinoptes as well. Cedric Milford, Saul Salzman, I see you there as well. And, David Gale, I see you there as well. Andrew Olette, and I believe Oran of Montreal and On the Run. So thank you guys so much for the suggestions regarding this particular, I don't know if it's the band name or if it's the artist name, because I see his name is Lawrence Gowan. So I'm assuming Gowan is just the name of his band. Maybe. We'll find out as we listen to it. But first, let's dive into the music. We'll talk about it after, as we often do, and as you would expect me to do, because we want to talk about the music after. That's, you know. Anyways, let's listen to it. We'll talk about it after. Let's go.
They look so radical. Hearing your words, they sound fanatical. Something inside reveals you're magical. Oh,
He reminds me of Getty a little bit.
you're a strange animal. That's what I know. But you're a strange animal. I got to follow.
This is cool. I like the verse.
Analyzing the defenses you hold.
Love that bass too.
Trying to open wide. Hoping to step inside your soul. But everything here is unfamiliar. Nothing they've seen remotely similar. How can it be you're so peculiar? Oh, how can I get enough? You're a strange animal. That's what I know. But you're a strange
That
animal.
little rip, that little keyboard rip.
I got to follow. I got to follow.
That's cool. Is it cello or violin?
You're a strange animal. That's what I know. But you're a strange animal. I got to follow. Oh, I'm in the spiritus. Wow. Oh, you're a strange animal.
like where those keys dance around with the chorus as well, singing that same melody there.
Oh, you're a strange animal, that's what I know. But you're a strange animal, I've got to follow.
That's such a fun track to listen to. I wonder, okay, I'm curious, we'll look it up, but this feels like something that would be definitely on the radio. This sounds like a single from the band, and even though I'm unfamiliar with them, I mean, it's catchy. It has some great instrumental in there as well. His singing, I like his singing, I like his voice. In certain moments, especially like in the pre-chorus, maybe it's just me. It could really just be me. But did it remind you guys of Geddy Lee a little bit from Rush? I don't even know why I had to say from Rush. I think you guys know who Geddy Lee is by now. Like, not totally, not in like every single aspect of his voice, but for some reason, just in some of those, you're a strange animal. No, I can't even do it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Really love the atmosphere in the verse, especially with those kind of vocals that sounded slightly processed maybe, but the I'm doing it totally wrong, but I love that. Really chunky bass groove in there as well. There's a lot of interesting keyboard and guitar dynamics that I think provide this almost, not plasticky, because that's probably a negative connotation, but there's almost this kind of toy box akin sound that they have going in here, which makes everything feel so positive and bubbly and fun and bright and colorful. And I like the vibrancy that the music has and how it relates to that. The break was also really nice, in which it sounded like the sounds sounded like violin or cello to me, because you could clearly hear something being dragged, like a bow being dragged across some sort of instrument. Now, whether that was, a violin or cello, or it was the bass, who knows, but I really like that sound effect in there and how it kind of provided this really interesting atmosphere. And that's what I mean, like, the track has its poppy, catchy moments, and then it has those unique atmospheres in there as well. So, kind of leads me to believe that Gowan is not just like some rock pop band. Like, there's something else going on in there. Let's see some of the information on the album here. This is the second to last track on here. Hey, okay. All right, listen to this, guys. Who's providing guitar? Who's providing bass? And who's providing drums? You have David Rhodes on guitar, Tony Levin on the bass and Chapman stick, and then Jerry Marotta on the drums. So Gowan practically stole Peter Gabriel's band. And I thought it for a moment, but I didn't say anything. Some of the music did remind me of Peter Gabriel a little bit. Okay. All right, well, there's that. Let's... That's hilarious. It says that Gowan's inspiration for this track came from the writings of Hermann Hesse and an interest pull that various individuals can have on life. I've never heard of Mr. Hermann Hesse, but he was a German-Swiss poet, novelist, and painter. Let's go into the lyrics here, which I should have had pulled up. There we go. Well, they say I should approach you with caution, but not to let you be aware of my fear. Never know what you'll find, don't understand your kind around here. Watching your moves, they look so radical. Hearing your words, they sound fanatical. Something inside reveals you're magical. How can I get enough? You're a strange animal, that's what I know, but you're a strange animal I've got to follow. You ever have someone in your life that they're different, right? They're unique. They act different. They're just a little not the norm. But there's something about them that attracts you to them. It doesn't have to be romantic or anything. Like, there's just something that draws you towards that kind of person. They have a magnetic personality. I think all of us have had that kind of person in our lives where you're just like drawn to them, like, you're different, but I like you. I like you. As a matter of fact, there was a kid in high school, I think, in my first year of high school, and I was always the quiet kid. I didn't really talk to too many people. I just wanted to, like, stay in class, do my homework, kind of very low-key, right? There was this kid named Thomas, and he had a really cool last name as well. He used to always, he had long hair. He used to sit in his chair like this. He was owling, right? He would always be in his chair owling. And I was like, and he would always be, talking philosophy and all this stuff. He would play D&D, and I'm like, I don't know what D&D is, but it sounds kind of cool. And I was like, Thomas, you're kind of a cool cat. I don't know what you're talking about with all this philosophy and sitting in your chair like that, because the teacher about to tell you to sit back down, but you're a cool cat with me. And so Honestly, Thomas had a weird effect on me and how I started looking at life and honestly like getting into like poetry and literature and all that kind of stuff like deeper and everything. Anyways, I think all of us have had a person in our life like that. However, I do believe that it's more of a romantic line that we're taking here. Especially by this line. They've been trying to stick a line in your system, analyzing the defenses you hold, trying to open wide, hoping to step inside your soul. But everything here is unfamiliar, nothing they've seen remotely similar. How can it be? You're so peculiar. How can I get enough? Like, you are so weird in a positive way. You're just different. People have tried to figure you out. He says they've tried to stick a line in you, penetrate your defenses, but they just can't understand. And even if I don't understand, I do want to at least try to attempt to get you. You're a strange animal, that's what I know. You're a strange animal, but I've got to follow. That's cool. I like that track a lot. I love the instrumental. I mean, no duh, why? And I think that's a really fun track to listen to. Let me know what you guys thought, however, of the track. You can let me know that in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. I'm still sitting here... I'm sitting here crisscross applesauce in my chair now, and it's not the most comfortable, to be honest. My ankles are going numb. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. I will talk to you all later. Bye.